I have this. So look at this question, and you are asked to like name this compound. So if you want to name this compound, the first thing that should come into your mind is like expanding this compound. So for you to name this compound effectively or very well without any mistake, so as a learner you're expected to first to expand the compound. So let's expand the compound. So expanding this compound, you now have CH2CH3, CH3CH2, and CH2CH3, my carbon. Look at the first thing I did was I collected these things here. In order for me to expand this compound, I collected those things. So how does that work? How did I do this thing? So you see, in this bracket means I have this compound here. I have this compound 3. So since I have this compound 3, I have to attach this compound to this 4 carbon atom. So attaching this compound to the 4 carbon atom, that is how I separated this. So they were 3. So if I should pick one, I will have remaining 2. If I should add. So this is how I expanded this compound, by picking it and invading it inside this carbon. So since I have invaded it inside this carbon, I have only one remaining, so which is this, and this will now bond to this carbon. So this term bonding to this carbon, I now have hydrogen and hydrogen. So how did that hydrogen, this 2 hydrogen, this hydrogen, so for this carbon is definitely talking about these ones here. So I have this, so I have 2, so that is how I added 2 here. So now I have 2, so that is how I added 2 here. So now you can see how to expand this. First we followed from here and expand this. So in expanding structure, for example, now let me explain something for you. So if I have CH3 attached to, let me say I have 3, so to this carbon, so this definitely means this CH3 I should add it. So remaining 1. So this one is not attached to any other thing. So this one you can use it to attach to any carbon atom you like have in mind. Now this is what you also did here, but for doing this one, now this particular one, you have to have something in mind. And what you have to have in mind is, you see, I have CH3CH2, which is an ethyl group. This I have this CH3CH2, which is an ethyl group. I held this then into the CH2. You should observe something. Here was CH2 first before CH3. Here was CH2 first before CH3, and here was also CH2 first before CH3. Like you should like take note of that. That if I did this, I added CH3 then CH2, you see that it is not complete, because if you expand this diagram, you end up getting this. So, and this is definitely very wrong, because it has 5. So carbon cannot attach to 5. So it's definitely wrong. So CH2 should always come first before CH3, because if I should use CH2, we now have hydrogen, and it also have another one to attach to any other group. So CH2 first before CH3. CH3 should always be at last. That is why even in this diagram you also see what CH2 before what CH3. So now we have expanded this. Let's go ahead and complete the expansion. So C, hydrogen. So this hydrogen is for the second one. Now I have for the third one, I have hydrogen. Now I have this carbon, which is the carbon here. Since I have this carbon here, and this carbon signifies that these 3 things is attached to this carbon atom here. So what I'm going to do now is to attach these 3 things to this carbon. So what comes first? CH2 comes before CH3? What other saying? CH2 before CH3. What any other saying? CH2 before CH3. Okay, so don't confuse that. Now, how are we going to name this compound? Now, in naming this compound, what you have to do is to locate our parent chain. So from now, I hope now you can now do it. So I'll be now fast. So in naming this I hope you can do it. So I'll now be fast. So in naming this compound, first what I'm going to do is to identify my longest continuous chain. So my longest continuous chain is in this direction. So that is my direction of the longest continuous chain. Because if I should, okay, let's check. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 7 8 9. If I should also go in anti-parallel, if I should also go in this direction, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So therefore my longest chain is in this direction. So this is my longest chain, because my longest chain was 10, and 10 means what? Decaying. So anywhere you hear 10, we are definitely talking about decaying. So how many substances do I have? So in this question now, will I start from the left or will I start from the right in naming this compound? Definitely I will start from the left, correct. The right also correct. Why? Okay, look at 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. If it starts from here, 1 to yellow color, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So the real and accurate correct one is from the left, because from the right is not correct, because my longest chain moves from the left to the right, not from the right to the left. So from my left, I now have this longest continuous chain. So to name this compound, I have 3 3, and I also have I also have 8 8. So to name this compound, this will be 3, 3, 8, 8 hyphen tetraethyl decane. So this is 3388 tetraethyl decane. So after expanding this diagram here, you will end up getting this. So ending up getting this, we will have 3388 tetraethyl decane.